and welcome to Bethan's Kitchen and Garden. Today I'm going to do a tour of the greenhouses and cold frames. So let's go and see what I've got growing or stored in them all. Right, as we come into the greenhouse, we've got some tomato plants that are still growing. I have just harvested some tomatoes. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep them going for, but there are still some that are turning, so I might as well keep going until they are looking really sorry for themselves. Down here I've got some multi-sown beetroot. I need to give this a good old water really. It's not too dry, but I can see that it does need a bit of water. So I've got multi-sown beetroot here, and I will put in some red acre cabbages here. These tomatoes are marmande, they are still going as well, so I'll leave them in and I'll just transplant the red acre cabbages in and around the tomato plants that are there. My set of shelves that are outside will come in and go in this place here. I have my aubergines here, but they are flowering, but I don't think they're going to produce anything now, so I reckon I'm going to take these out pretty soon. Down here I have some multi-sown onions. Now they are beginning to come through. Let me see if I can find one. Right, so there and there are some. Once you see a few, you know, you can see quite a few then, but so they are beginning to come through, which is great, because I was beginning to get a little bit concerned about them. I've got cauliflowers here and cabbages here, Swiss chard here, pak choy here, kohlrabi here, but that's not grown and I don't think that will germinate now. And then this is celtis, that seems to be taking a while to come through. And then this is kale, red kale, to try and replace the kale that's been eaten, but doesn't seem to be much there. And then the rest of the area is just the pots that I haven't cleared away from last year. So what I need to do is put the staging back in along the top and clear away these pots, and my pelargoniums and strawberry plants will go there and underneath, and then on top will be the cabbages from here, or lettuces or whatever I've got that I want to grow in tubs over the winter. This cold frame I'm hoping to use over the winter for some more brassicas possibly. I did try that before, and they were growing really well in here in pots, and then we had a bit of a storm and it blew the lid off, and then my brassicas, which had been quite cosseted in there, bolted. So this year I will screw the lids down and hopefully then prevent any repeat disasters. I've got some asparagus growing in some of these pots here. Then I've got some chilli plants and pepper plants that I plan to overwinter on my windowsill, and then hopefully next year they will grow again and give me, you know, produce something for me, because they were meant to be this year's red peppers and chilies, but they just didn't get growing. It was like they were stunted at the start of the growing season and they never got going. So hopefully next year they will grow again. And down here we've got some asparagus plants. Everything needs a water in here, so I'll leave the roof open and I'll go and get my watering can. In this cold frame I've got some potato plants. These I think these need a bit of a water now. They've been in here about a week. I'm in the process of filming the vlog when I put them in here, but yes, they seem to be okay. I think this one has suffered a bit of frost damage. I hope that's frost damage and not blight. It looks like frost damage to me anyway. But yeah, that's suffering a little something anyway. But on the whole, they seem to be doing well. And if if nothing comes from them, then I can always put lettuces or pak choy or any of the seedlings that I'm about to show you can go in there, because in my mini greenhouse I've got some more things growing. Oh, and I've also got my squashes in here curing. So there's another squash right at the back there. Then I got my chili plants, which are going to go into the house very soon and grow on the windowsills. Then I've got pak choy growing here, Swiss chard here, more pak choy here. These pak choy are very leggy. This is the red acre cabbage that I was saying I would plant in that tomato bed in my greenhouse at the back. Then I've got pansies, which again are not really doing very much. Some chilies, I need to harvest a lot of them. And then these are the seedlings. So there's some spinach, corn salad, watercress, chives, which haven't shown their face, lettuce, parsley, dill, mustard, and one lone little basil plant at the back there. Then I've got some of my butternut squash. I still got two, I think, that I need to bring in from the back compost heap. Another crown prince and some cheeky curry. And then these pots I'll probably clear away and put bigger pots in and grow something in here over the winter, or maybe I'll just bring in the carrots from outside. And then these beans have dried now, so I just need to take them in the house and harvest them. So that is what I've got growing in and around the greenhouses and cold frames at this time of the year, heading into the winter. Hopefully the seedlings will grow a bit better and we'll have something to harvest over the winter. So that's it from me for today. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you've got growing in your greenhouses and cold frames for over the winter, or on your windowsills and in your ground. Okay, thanks very much for watching. All I can say is lovely job and take care.